Traditional talk theory, in which a patient with a psychological disorder discusses it with a trained therapist, produces chemical changes in the brain. All right, so we're saying that traditional talk therapy, which is whenever a patient talks about their disorder with their therapist, produces chemical changes in our brain. These chemical changes in our brain seem to correspond to improvement in certain aspect of the patient's behavior. All right, cool. Thus, physicians will eventually be able to treat such patients as effectively through pharmacological intervention in the brain's neurochemistry as through the lengthy intermediary of traditional talk methods. All right, well, that kind of comes out of left field, right? What is our conclusion here?
The last sentence.
Yeah, thus physicians will, why are we saying physicians will eventually be able to treat patients as effectively through pharmaceuticals in the brains as lengthy as intermediate and traditional talk therapy?
He thinks drugs can have the same effects of improving the patient's behavior.
Well, yeah, but like, do we have any connection between, like, okay, so essentially here we're saying talk therapy produces these chemical changes in the brain, right?
Oh, nothing's about the drugs.
Yeah, where do we bring this in? So what must be true about pharmacology intervention?
Drugs are the same as the talk therapy.
Yeah, and what or have the same result. So what does the talk
Yeah.
therapy do?
Change the brain chemicals.
Yes, excellent.
Drugs change the brain chemicals.
Yes. So
Okay.
what kind of question is this?
Necessary assumption.
Yep, and so we want a mild answer. All right, so go ahead and start with A and tell me like it, leave it, or hate it.
These corresponding psychological changes. No connection to drugs.
Yeah, do all neurochemical changes produce corresponding, like, no, we don't need that to be true.
Yeah.
Way
We
too
need
broad.
connections to drugs.
Yep, all right, go ahead and go on to B.
Only through chemical changes in the brain cell chemistry. It must occur through chemical changes, nothing else. Leave it.
Okay, leaving it and moving on.
Therapy has not been effective. What? No. See, no.
Awesome. Yeah, talk therapy has not been effective at bringing about, yeah, irrelevant.
Eventually be indistinguishable? No.
Yeah, we don't need if chemical changes continue or correspond to improvements. If chemical changes in the brain's neurochemistry correspond to improvements in patient behavior, then psychology and neuroscience will be indistinguishable. We can't tell the difference between
What? So what?
we can't tell the difference between neuroscience and psychology. Like, no, that's not
Yeah.
necessary.
Nothing related to the medicine. No. expensive, no.
So we don't care about how much it costs.
Yeah,
So then
right.
what would be our answer?
Improvements, it occurs only through chemical changes. Only through chemical changes. So the drug can do the chemical change. So it's the same effective, samely effective.
Right, because what happens if the improvements in the behavior does not occur only through chemical changes? Then
So
we don't know, what's causing it. It's like, how do we know that it's just the changes in the brain and not
all
something
right,
else?
right,
And so
something
that's
else.
yeah, that's how why B is our correct answer.
Ah, okay, okay,